Hey, what's going on, survivors? Brian back with another video, and today we will be going over State of Decay 2 cardio skills. This video, I'll pretty much be teaching you how important cardio is, because in State of Decay 2, cardio is life, as you guys know.
Rule number 1 for surviving Zombieland: cardio.
Yeah, so in this video, guys, we're just going to break down each of the cardio skills so I can give you guys a better understanding on what the strengths and weaknesses of each skill are, and that way you have a better understanding of each skill when you go to upgrade your survivors. Now, upgrading the cardio skill is one of the easiest. All you got to do is run or climb walls, guys. It's pretty much that simple. Running and climbing will increase your cardio over time. Now, the fighting gym, guys, is very good for cardio. Once you get a warlord leader and you upgrade your fighting gym to level 2, you get the training regiment cardio. You use 1 food, 1 med, and 1 labor. And over a period of time, every survivor in your community will get an increase to their overall cardio skills, and it will even go towards advanced skills. Alright, guys, so now as soon as you fully max out your cardio skill, depending on your survivor's traits, you'll be able to specialize in 1 of 4 skills. These are your advanced cardio skills. You have Acrobatics, Backpacking, Marathon, and Powerhouse. Now, each of these 4 skills have their own strengths and weaknesses. What will dictate which skill you choose will depend on your playstyle or what your ideal build for that specific character you're going for at that moment is. Alright guys, so let's start with Acrobatics. Now the first thing is you get plus 21 max stamina, so that's just 21 extra stamina added to your blue bar. Next you get minus 50% climbing stamina cost, so when you're climbing, hopping over walls, you're going to lose half the amount of stamina that you usually would. You get minus 40% dodge stamina cost, which is very, very important, because when you're sitting there doing all your dodges, now you're going to lose a lot less stamina per dodge. You can dodge further and longer. You take reduced fall damage, and you unlock the flying strike when facing an enemy.
Alright guys, so the acrobatic skill. The dodge for the acrobatic skill, once you max it out, is you get the roll, which is a very good tool when it comes to moving through zombies. I would not use it against juggernauts. I feel like that's the roll's biggest downside, is when you roll into a juggernaut, it stuns you and it puts you in a bad predicament. But as you guys can see, the zombies have a really hard time even doing anything, getting near me, hitting me, and the roll allows you to make a lot of distance through them. Get behind them, grab them, maybe knock them down. You see what I'm... And now that we have the minus 50% to dodge stamina reduction, you can see it. I'm not really using a lot of stamina at all, and I'm able to just move through these zombies pretty freely. So acrobatics, like I said, is more of a combat-oriented skill. The less fall damage and all that stuff is really, really good. The dodge reduction, the climbing reduction is really good. It's obviously not a marathon or something like that, which would allow you to, you know, move very quick without losing a lot of stamina running-wise. But this is more of your dodge and combat-oriented stamina loss. So if you want to be more of a dodgy player, you want your character to have a lot more speed in their build, then acrobatics is the way to go. And I will showcase right now one of, I believe, acrobatics' strongest. All right, guys, ferals. Acrobatics, I believe, is one of the best skills to fighting ferals in close combat, because ferals are very, very fast, and with the standard dodge, they can be pretty hard to deal with. But with the acrobatics roll, you can see how much space I can put in between me and this feral every single time. I can even line up the shot. I can take my shot, dodge through, line up my shot. So it just gives you a lot of time to really get your shot ready. And now, even in melee combat, the main part about fighting ferals that is dangerous is stamina loss, or even trying to like run away from a feral. Stamina loss is a big deal. So, fighting him one-on-one now with my my lower dodge reduction, as you guys can see, I'm not going to lose a lot of stamina, and I can just keep going in at him. And it's simple as that. You're able to spam dodge, and you don't have to worry about losing a whole bunch of stamina due to the fact that you are running acrobatics.
All right, so the next skill we're going to move on to is backpacking. This is one of the more underutilized cardio skills. This one, like I said, is not very combat oriented, and I guess that's maybe why it's not picked as much. I would use this skill on like my looter. Like if I have a character in my community that I specifically want to be someone that I send out and loot, that's what backpacking is for. Now, backpacking does give you a huge 61 max stamina, guys. That's 61 points added to your overall stamina, which is very, very, very good. All the other ones give you around 21 towards your max stamina. As you can see, backpacking gives you an extra 40 on top of that. So that is one thing that makes backpacking really good. All right, and the next thing about backpacking is it gives you plus 30 to your max carrying capacity, which is really good. It allows you to carry a lot more heavy stuff on you before going into the overweight category. And then it also gives you plus 1 inventory slot, which is obviously really good to get extra inventory, guys. All right, guys, let's get into Marathon. So Marathon gives you plus 21 to your max stamina. You have a minus 33 sprint stamina cost, so you're going to lose 33% less stamina while sprinting. You're going to have that minus 40% for fatigue severity, so over when your character starts getting actual permanently tired, you're going to lose 40% less fatigue. And you get to sprint for free while lightly encumbered, which is something we'll go over right now. All right, guys, let's talk Marathon. Now, Marathon, guys, while you have a survivor that is traveling light, which means you're in the green carry, you can sprint indefinitely, guys, without ever losing stamina. As you guys can see, I'm sprinting right now, and my blue bar is not going down. Now, Marathon is very, very popular, very, very strong. This is, I guess the strong suit to this is when you're fighting zombies and you're using stamina. When you run out of stamina, like let me see, I just show you here. You're just swinging away, swinging away, swinging away, and once you run out of stamina, instead of like having to slow crawl or use stamina items to try to get away from the zombies, all you have to do is if you're in light carry, guys, you just start sprinting. And while you're sprinting, you'll regain your stamina back. So that's one of the strong suits about Marathon is while you are in combat, you can actually sprint away to regain stamina. All right, guys, last but not least, let's get into my favorite cardio skill in the game. So Powerhouse, guys, was made a lot better with the recent addition with the heavy weapons because it just gave more to the skill that I thought was already good. Now, the thing about Powerhouse, guys, is you get the 21% or the 21 max stamina. You get 50% less or minus 50% grappling stamina cost, which we'll go over here shortly. You get minus 25% melee stamina cost. So you automatically, just for swinging melee weapon, you get minus 25% stamina reduction on that. You get to execute standing enemies with a heavy weapon. You get to grapple enemies from the front, which is my favorite thing about Powerhouse. You get the power hit with the heavy weapons. You throw zombies a lot harder. And you get the drop kick when you do not have a heavy weapon equipped. So let's go into this, guys. This is a lot of stuff to digest. Powerhouse is a hell of a skill. Alright, guys. Now, the Powerhouse skill. This skill, like I said, gives you the plus 21 to your max stamina. You get minus 50 to grappling stamina cost. Now, the one thing that I love about Powerhouse, guys, let me actually unequip this, is the front grab. I feel this is one of the strong suits of the skill. It allows you you get a lot of control. So you grab zombies right from the front. You don't have to jump behind them. And since I have Powerhouse, I can knock down so many zombies, as you guys can see right there. Front grab, and you push them hard. Front grab, and you can just use this to CC zombies. And you just... Now, if you guys... Those of you who have watched my playstyle, you know that I like to use the push. As you can see, I can literally just push and execute all these zombies. And this isn't even the half of it, guys. This, I feel, right here by itself is enough to make Powerhouse one of the best cardio skills. Just this. As you can see, I'm just going around, front grab, push. And the reason why I'm using a close combat weapon is because it gives you the fastest execution in the game. So the front grab and the push right there, guys, for Powerhouse is just, it's so strong by itself. I was able to kill all those zombies with literally the screwdriver and just pushing them into each other. Alright guys, so let's move on to the heavy weapon side of the Powerhouse skill. There is no melee ability for heavy weapons, so the only way to have a person that can specialize in heavy weapons is to have them use Powerhouse. Heavy weapons, if you try to use them with players that don't have the Powerhouse skill, they lose stamina like crazy, guys. So I have Powerhouse. This is without any, as you can see, you're just ripping through hordes. And that was dumb on my behalf. Heavy weapons used to be really bad because when you would swing them, you wouldn't move forward. But now they added the little scoot forward there, which makes it so much better. Now I know a lot of players do not like using heavy weapons due to the fact of that right there. They're still kind of clunky. If you're not used to using them, which I'm not, you know, I'm not an avid heavy weapon user. I don't use that side of the Powerhouse skill all that much. My main reason for Powerhouse, guys, is for the front grab and the throw. But as you guys can see there, you do get the ability to swing around the heavy weapons pretty efficiently. All right, guys, and another cool thing about it is when you have a heavy weapon on your body, you can execute zombies from the front, standing zombies. You don't have to throw them on the ground or anything. You can literally just grab them, throw them on the ground, and crush their heads. That's with the heavy weapon. That's just the execute. And it's not even me grabbing them, because you could grab them too and then execute them this way. But you also can just, if you have a heavy weapon grip on your back, you can literally just execute a standing enemy just by interacting with them. Alright guys, now the main reason why I think most of you guys probably got Powerhouse back in the day, like I said, there's so much to this skill that make it great. But this was probably the main reason why most of you guys got it, and this is the drop kick, guys, which is a instant stun against a feral. You can't have your heavy weapons equipped, because if you have a heavy weapon equipped, it won't work. But yeah, when you can get it to work, you drop kick a feral, guys. And it's an insta kill. I will show you guys here again. You just drop kick the feral, and you execute them. That is one of the strong suits about Powerhouse. And now let me get on to the last thing about Powerhouse that I find to be super amazing. Alright guys, here we go. Now, heavy weapons are really, really good against plague hearts. And I just wanted to showcase why I like Powerhouse, because you can come up to a plague heart, you can heavy strike it once, and then swing a couple times. Make sure you get 2 extra swings in before it poops. Let it gas out. You can run back in.
I think it's on the ropes.
Let it gas out. Now the smoke's going to stick around for a little longer there. And clears out. It only takes a couple hits, as you guys can see. So swinging around them heavy weapons, a very, very efficient way to kill plague hearts, if you guys are interested in that. Alright guys, so the last thing I want to talk about the cardio skill is the Prowess skill. Now this is the skill that comes with red talent agents. When you max out their cardio, their advanced skill is called Prowess. Now this skill is one of the reasons why red talons are so good. They get a little bit of everything. So imagine taking all the good bits of each and every skill and putting it all into one skill, and that's what red talon agents have. So they get the plus 61 to max stamina. They get the minus 33% stamina cost, the minus 50% climbing, plus 30 to their max carrying capacity, minus 50% grappling stamina, minus 40% fatigue severity, minus 20% dodge stamina, minus 25% melee. They get the plus one inventory slot. They get to sprint for free when lightly encumbered. They get the roll. They get to grapple enemies from the front. They get to do the standing execution with the heavy weapons. They have reduced fall damage. They get the power attack with the heavy weapons. They throw zombies hard, and they get the flying strike. So the only thing they don't really get that I know a lot of people don't like about Red Talons is they do not get the drop kick. So if you can live without having the drop kick, the prowess skill is very, very good, guys. All right, guys. Well, I hope this guide gives you a better understanding of the cardio skills that are in the game, um, and will help you choose what cardio skills you want to put on your survivors. Now, the thing to remember, guys, is what traits you get or what skills you get are based off of your character's traits. So you might want somebody to have Powerhouse, but they just won't have it built into their character kit. And the one thing you will need is the skill books you get from the weekend traders. Those skill books are about 1,500 influence a piece. You can buy one, and it allows you to retrain your survivor to have whatever skill you want. So that's something for you guys to look into. The only thing about them books too is when you do use those books, you're at that point when you're building up to max out that new skill, you are at a 60% minus 60% experience gain. So you're going to gain a negative trait by doing that. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something. I hope this guys helped you make better decisions in the future. I will be coming with actual character builds once we go over all of the different core traits. I will showcase a couple builds that I use on survivors. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hey, give me that thumbs up. If you guys have input yourselves might want to share with the community on these skills, leave a comment below. And if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.